Right, so here's my full upper body workout. So basically in this video, I'll be telling you guys what exercises I do and why I do it. So first we have tricep pushdowns, V-bar pushdowns. This basically works out the lateral head of the tricep, which is basically gonna make your arms look bigger from the front. I'm starting off with arms because arms are probably my weakest part. For this exercise, I do about 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, but for some reason, I don't know why, I ended up doing like 15 to 20 reps and I went with lighter weight. But normally I do 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. And then superset with that, I'm gonna do a standing cable bicep curl. So I'm just setting up the bar right now. Yeah, so biceps are probably my weakest muscle group. That's why I'm like doing it kind of at the start. So yeah, I do tricep push down superset with cable bicep curls. So for this exercise, so as you guys should know, there are two heads of the bicep, the long head and the short head. This basically works each of the head equally. So if you guys don't know, you guys can bias each head. So if your arms are in front of your body, it will work the short head more. If your arms are behind the body whilst you're curling, it will work the long head more. But this variation works both the short head and long head equally. So yeah, basically I'm starting off with this exercise. I'll do about 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, and I try and take it my biceps all the way to muscular failure. As you guys can see right here, I'm really struggling on that last rep. So after the cable bicep curls, I'm still working on arms. So for this exercise is gonna be overhead cable tricep extension. So for this exercise, I do same rep range, about 3 sets of like 8 to 10 reps. So basically this variation works the long head of the tricep. So okay, so the tricep has 3 heads: the lateral head, the long head, and the medial head. First, we'll work the lateral head with the tricep pushdowns. This variation works the long head. Basically, this exercise is gonna make your arms look bigger from the side because it works the long head and the tricep, which makes your arms look bigger from the side. So yeah, taking every single set to absolute failure here, leaving no reps in reserve. So next up, we got some hammer curls. So this exercise works this exercise works the brachialis. So the brachialis, if you guys don't know, it's basically a separate muscle apart from the biceps. Yeah, so it's right next to the long head and the short head, and this actually makes your arms peak look a bit bigger. So yeah, for hammer curls, I usually go heavy. So I go about 8 to 10 reps. So that's it for arms. Now we're going to move on to a different muscle group. So now we're doing shoulders. So shoulders, I'm doing the cable lateral raise. If you guys are gonna be able to see, instead of holding the cable normally, I'm actually gonna use like wrist wraps. This makes sure I'm not sure what these things are called, those things on my wrist, but this actually makes sure that my forearms don't come into play, my forearms don't fatigue before my shoulders do. Yeah, if you guys have these in your gym, really use them because they're really effective. Yeah, so for lateral raises, for the reason why I like cable lateral raises more than double lateral raises is literally because of the tension. The thing is, the for dumbbell lateral raises, you only feel the tension on the top half of the movement, and in the bottom half, you don't really feel the tension on your deltoids. But with the cable lateral raise, you feel the tension on your deltoids all the way through. So for this exercise, I like to do high reps for cable lateral raises. So I like to go about 15 to 20 reps. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I just go all the way to failure. It doesn't matter if I do 10 reps. It doesn't matter if I do 20, but like between the 10 to 20 rep range. Yeah. And for my deltoids, I really like to absolutely burn them out. Yeah, because it's a really small muscle group and it's really it recovers really easily. So next up, we're moving up to back. So for the first variation, so the first exercise I'm gonna do for my back is a vertical pull. So basically, it's a dual lat pull down. So this is, I'm not sure, apart from the pull up, in my opinion, the pull up is the best back exercise of all time, but I just incorporated this lat pull down just to switch it up. For this exercise, I can really feel that tension on my lats. Like, as you guys can see, I'm stretching on the way up, and then when I'm bringing it down, I make sure I squeeze at the bottom. So yeah, that's how you grow your lats. Feel that stretch on the top, and then you squeeze on the bottom. For this exercise, I do 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Alright, so next up, after we finished our lat pull downs, we're gonna move on to chest. So I'm only doing one chest exercise exercise for this workout, which is gonna be the incline dumbbell press. So for this, I actually went for a PR here. So it's 37.5 kilos each side, and I only got about 6 to 7 reps. My PR was like 8 to 9 reps, but to be honest, I'm pretty happy. As you guys can see, I was looking for the other dumbbell because the dumbbells are all over the place in my gym, but like, yeah, in the end I found it. And yeah, so I went for about, so I think I got 7 reps in this. As you guys can see, as you guys will see, my form isn't really the best. Actually, it wasn't. It was good in the first few reps, but when I was getting to that last few reps, so that last 3 to 4 reps, my form kind of like declined. So I lift my ass off the bench. You shouldn't really do that, like lifting your ass off the bench, because it could cause injury. So yeah, in the first few reps, so as you can see right here, my ass is not off my ass is still on the bench. But as I'm getting to those last few reps, yeah, I'll start to arch my back a little bit more. Yeah, that actually, I do that because it helps me like push the weight more. See, as you can see, my ass is off the bench. It shouldn't really be like that. But yeah, to be honest, for this exercise, I kind of like ego lifting, and I don't know, it's like for my chest is one of my strong points. So I'm not really bothered about growing that much. I just focus more on strength. So after the chest movement, we're gonna move on to our second back exercise. So basically, the first exercise, the lat pull down, that was focused more on your lats, and that gives you the width of your back. For this exercise, this is a cable row, and this will make your back more thicker. So yeah, so basically for every vertical pull you have, so the vertical pull was a lat pull down, you need to have a horizontal pull. So the horizontal pull is this cable row, and this works mostly your mid back, and it's gonna give you that thickness on your back. To be honest, I'm kind of lacking in thickness right now. I got more lat width than thickness, and I'm really trying to bring my thickness up. So I did about 3 sets of like around 8 to 10 reps. And the last exercise, what we got here, is probably a standing shoulder press. Yeah, this one, so before I used to do my shoulders movements first, because in my opinion, shoulders are the most important muscle group. But now I do it last, because like, shoulders are also pretty much one of my strongest muscle groups. That's why I leave it till the end. For this exercise, I go to absolute failure. Like, I try and absolutely destroy my shoulders. As you guys can see, my face is absolutely red. Yeah. So for this exercise, I only do about 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. And yeah, that's it for the workout. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.